Especially when we get towards episode 22, 23, it's kind of like, am I dying?
I absolutely love Chicago PD in the universe. The latest episode was crazy. Where does Kim go from here? And what's Adam's involvement trying to track down Michaela?
I mean, I think they all both go into like Mama Bear and Papa Bear alert. You know, it's sort of full scale. Like sometimes I think there's a nice balance on the show of the characters' personal lives and the way they work. But in this, it's like there's no working in a way. There's just sort of myopic vision of finding Michaela. Like in the next episode, there's a moment where the team is flanked up by a door in like tactical position, and Patty and I just walk in, ignoring all the rules. And I think that that's sort of like where we are.
He actually says go.
Yeah, I say go. I don't know if you hear it, but I
break my shoulder, which is actually broken.
Well, what kind of effect will this storyline have on this semi-couple of Kim and Adam going forward?
Go.
I mean, the thing is, the two of them, which, God, my favorite thing about this relationship is I think it's one of the most realistic relationships on screen as far as adults are concerned. Like, it's complicated, it's not easy, it's not, I think at the end of the day they'll end up together, but I don't think it's not an easy road to get there. And you know, they lean on each other, and they hurt each other, and they beat each other up, and they, you know, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I think Michaela, as far as I'm concerned with RHOBH, they're everything to him. That's the be all end all. That's all I can say about it. Is when I go and I read a script, when I read these stories, it's just like, that's all it is. It's just them. So, I don't know. That's the best way I can say it.
Marina, I mean, to touch on that too, what's kind of your take on this relationship and how, you know, the dynamic between them, how it's evolved since season 1? It's really nice to see this kind of aspect where they still are family and living together.
Yeah, I think it's great. Like, I was confused by it. I mean, because you don't really see things like this on TV. And so in the beginning, I remember being like, well, yeah, they're living together but not sleeping together? Like, what's happening? Like, it just doesn't, that sort of platonic love, but there is a sexuality to it. I don't know, it's not represented that much, and I love it. It's really interesting to play.
It's so different. I mean, it's just like, when have you seen that before? I don't know. I don't know if we worked it into that groove, or if the writers did, or if people even are aware that that's where our characters live. I don't know. All I know is that it is really interesting to play. Will they, won't they, will they, won't they? Well, they will, but not going to in the way that you think they're going to. You know what I mean? In the generic, it's really fun. It's really different, I think. Right, Mar?
Totally agree.
I'm sorry.
So you agree that if it was like series finale tomorrow, like there's no, of course they're going to get together?
If the series finale was tomorrow, I think that they would have like...
Me die.
No. I think like they would invite Voight over to like marry them, and then like never, and like have some chips, and then like never talk about it again and just be together. Like they would do something unconventional or something. It's like, I don't know. I just feel like they're best friends that like already, like they're kind of married already, but right now it's not working out. Right now it doesn't look good.
I mean, like he just can't quit her, you know? Like, I just think he's amazed by this person, and he just can't let her go. And that's all it is. I mean, you know, it's, these people have these experiences that it's hard to, how would you share that with somebody outside of it? You can't. And so they have these shared experiences that I don't know. I just think he just can't let her go. Anyway. Ugh.
Well, the last few episodes have, of course, been really intense with this specific storyline. As actors and longtime friends on the show, what are your favorite Berserk moments? Is it more the intense storyline that we're seeing right now with Michaela, or is it, when they are officially together, does a specific storyline stand out to you?
I love the moments like outside of the apartment building. You'll see one later. Oh no, you saw it where we just like hug and like have champagne and pizza and like Patty makes a joke. Like I love living there with Patty. I like hanging out with Patty. So it's fun to like, I don't know, do it on TV.
Yeah. Yeah. Just being goofballs together.
Yeah.
Sure.
Totally.
Well, going into that, of course, I mean, Chicago is your second home. You've been there for so many seasons now. Is there, the cast bonding, does it look different than when you bonded the first season? Do you kind of watch the show still together after filming? What does that kind of look like? Has it changed?
Mark? No, I mean, like, look, we don't
club
much. What's that?
We don't club as much as we did season one.
No, yes.
Yeah.
No, I'll say this. I feel like, you hear people talk about like, oh, we're a family when they talk about their shows and stuff. And I don't know that that's always true. But with our specific show, with our crew, our cast, man, these are people that take care of each other, look out for each other. We've got a family situation going. I mean, half of them just ran into the Michigan, the Lake Michigan, last weekend for charity. I mean, we're very lucky. We've got the cast, the crew, the producers. We're very lucky. We've got a family situation going on for sure.
Yeah. And the storylines are just, obviously people can relate, audiences relating. This Michaela, the last episode, Marina, you braiding her hair. That was a very, the whole race behind it. What was
that?
It
was
like?
Really well written.
Yeah. What was it like?
That was well done. Yeah.
I mean, it was lovely. I think what's cool about the show is like, it's a small, big moment. It's like not every moment is the babysitter's dead. There's a moment where, a real struggle is how does this white woman who's adopted a Black child braid her hair like her friends have it, and it's a big, big emotional moment, but it's small. It's the stakes to all of it. But so it was a wonderful, sad moment. Yeah.
And I mean, so many seasons under your belt. Is there a storyline you haven't dived into yet that you would love to have for your character?
I think it's so much fun going undercover. I think the women get to less than the men. I think it's probably, it's easier for them to slip on the going out for drugs or something like that. There's just less opportunity for us. But I just love it. I think it's so fun.
And just lastly, Patrick kind of mentioned it, morbid to end on this note, but Chicago Universe, anything can happen. Has there ever been a moment where you thought your character could potentially be killed off at all?
Every episode.
We always think so. Always.
Oh, yeah. Even if you get the script, you just never know. There's never...
Yeah. Especially when we get towards episode 22, 23, yeah. It's kind of like, why am I dying?
Well, cross your fingers that doesn't happen. Well, thank you both so much. I really appreciate it.
Our first day of season 10, we're like, you made it!